Crossfire 101. Today we're going to be learning about map knowledge. If you look at your keyboard, next to the number 1, you can see that line right there. I forgot what it was called. It was above the tab. You will actually pull up the whole map itself. This is very effective if you want to learn how to use the map and try to find out positions that people don't really use. As you see, I am an experienced player, so I know the map very well, but as you see, you can also walk around the map to learn the map as well. You might want to do this with bots or at your own time for you to effectively learn positions of the map in general. Well, that's being said, let's go ahead and show you where your start area will be. And I got a kill actually. This will be your spawn. Of course, your spawn will be at the far ends of the map. This is the GR spawn, this is the BL spawn. I am currently blacklist. GR stands for global risk. So, when it comes to the spawn, you can only go out one of two ways. This way, or this way. Depending on which way you go, you get a new actually look at, the direction you're going. Let's go out this way. As you can see, you get this sort of look. This is where everybody will most likely be at, which is the center of the map, as most of you Call of Duty fans know who want to get into PC gaming. Anyway, this is the center of the map as you see. Most people will try to challenge you from the opposite end of the map. As you see, that's the globalist section. But you can also see that there are a couple of crates that you can actually hop onto and stuff like in that variation, like that one, or up here. You go up these two things, you can see you're on top of a platform. This will make sure that you look on, like, overhead of the environment. You can also catch people from right here, and you can shoot them while they're at that spawn, as you see that enemy coming from right there, but I wasn't able to kill him. You get a wide variety of ranges. As you see, you do see those two things above you, right? You can actually reach those things from your base. Let me show you an example. While you're in your base, if you come to the far end of your base, oh, it's not there no more. Huh. Well, usually, in the old map, there used to be a section right here for you to go downstairs and actually get top of it, but they don't have that right there. So I will show you the new way. And they blocked that too. This is the new map, so I'm not surprised of them blocking it. But you can actually get on top of those things up there. It's just that now you can't because they blocked it off, apparently. That's fun. Alright. Well, in the old ship, alright, the old ship, which this is called ship, this is the new ship, you're able to get on top of those platforms up there. But since we can't do that here because reasons, this is a new map. We're just gonna show you just, platforms that you can get on top of. You can get on top of this. You can also get on top of this and just crouch jump up here. You can get on top of these green things, but then that will take a very, very hard thing to do actually, unless you're up there and you can get on top of them. But since we can't get up there actually, it doesn't really matter. Learning your map is very effective in this game as well, since you do want to know your map in order for you to know where the enemies could be, to have a sense of where the enemies could be. As you see, enemies will always spawn. Oh god, that accuracy. Enemies will always spawn at their base, especially if you kill them. So spawns are fixed in this game, so spawn trapping is very, very high in this game. In TDM, that is. Search and destroy is a little bit different. Still the same, different. As you see, I'm in their spawn right now, which is the opposite end of the map from where I spawned at. And once you get killed, you go back to your original spawn. And you can start killing people from there, just in case they push up against yours. When you do spawn, you do have a little bit of invincibility. So don't be afraid to walk out and there's an enemy right there. He can't really kill you until your invincibility is up, which is approximately 1 to 3 seconds. So use that advantage to aim for the head and get a headshot. If you can. Get a body shot if you need be, but mostly go for the head. Map knowledge is very effective, as I said, but it's also a key role in competitive play. People use their maps just in case if, your partner gets killed. You actually show an X on top of the screen on your map. You'll see an X. That indicates that your player or your teammate has been killed right there, which means that you could probably get a good idea of what an enemy could be depending on where you are. Say for instance a teammate has died right in the middle, and I'm right. Let's say let's say a teammate died in the middle, and I'm right here. Usually, I would think, okay, the enemy could be right in front of me, or they could be right around this crate right there, or even they could have went around this corner and went right there. Those are 3 possible outcomes that I'll be thinking. Or if I really want to get technical with it, they can be up here just sniping my friends. You want to know your map so you can get a good idea of where your enemy could be for you to be an effective team player. Gonna need another gun. For you to be an effective team player. This map knowledge is very effective in any game, because the better you know your location, the better you can do picks and plays that your opposing team won't even notice it coming, and which will very much help your team in general, help you win the game even. Map knowledge has always been a part of Call of Duty and Battlefield and just any shooters in general. Especially in this game, using a map is not as effective as you might think. Even though people still use it just to see where their teammates died from, which is the most effective you'll get out of it. I personally do not use my map as much. I just see the X's and the kill feed. Once I see the X's, then I naturally know where the enemy could be. But just in case for you guys, you might want to use your map as much as possible, as it is your tool. It's been a tool in the game for a long time. So, also when you get killed, you can see the killer comes up. That shows you a brief sense of where your killer is. So just in case somebody kills you, you can see the killer icon come above them. They'll show you where they're going to, and the killer sign will follow them. So just in case if somebody killed you near your spawn and you see the killer, you can automatically assume, oh yeah, he's going to the opposite side of where the other hole is. Maybe I should go there and get my revenge. Even though I highly recommend not going for revenges, but you know, if you are the type of people who want revenge, then by all means go for your revenge. As you see, I can't kill these guys when they're glowing red because they have that invincibility procced. So I wouldn't recommend spawn trapping. Just wait until their invincibility goes away. Anyway, that's pretty much map knowledge in a nutshell. And the better you know your map, the better you can play. The better you'll get, the better it is for you to actually get better at the game. That's confusing. But also in the shooting, you can actually shoot through crates. You do minimum damage, but you can shoot through crates to get an effective kill. You can also get lucky and get a headshot through a crate, which is a one shot apparently. But doesn't matter. It's just, yeah, we're talking about the maps here. I can ramble a lot, I'm sorry. Anyway, that's the map in a nutshell. Make sure you press that little line next to the number 1. You can see your map and analyze your map to do effective plays. If you do have a team, make sure you use that, because you can actually come up with strategies just in case if you play against people. You can actually do strategy of your own. If it doesn't go well, make sure you make a plan B. So that's it for this tip today. Now in the next video, we're going to get into some in-game to show you how I play and how I am when it comes to playing. And we're doing it live, so I'm playing right now in here. But, you know, we could just commentate. Oh god, that accuracy. Anyway, step number 1, make sure you like and dislike. Just in case if you do dislike, I will try to do my best to come up with a different video. But since we're doing it live, you can actually see me do this in action. So, if the tutorials didn't help, hopefully the gameplay will help. Step number 2, make sure you subscribe to the channel to help me grow, and I'll help you grow. Step number 3, go ahead and leave in the comment section as this is very helpful, and just in case if you guys want to see some different game modes, or game modes in general that they have in store, tell me. If you want to see some SMD, tell me. If you want to see some Team Deathmatch, tell me. Some Elimination, tell me. Some Ghost Mode, tell me. Just any game mode in general. Step number 4, go holler at your friends and tell them to come on by. I have a lot of tips and tricks for this game, so I'm going to be doing more, especially for game modes, because there are different game modes in this game that require some specific requirements. And number 5, always be yourself. That is a wrap up.